So if you're new to kayaking or you just want to know a bit more about getting onto the water, why not give this video a try? It might be helpful. If it is, please give us a thumbs up or a comment. Thanks.
My name's Andrew. This is Brian.
And I'm Kath.
Welcome to ABC Paddlers. The reason we're uploading these videos is because when we first started out about a year ago in kayaking, we found it quite difficult to locate places where we could park, where we could safely get Brian onto the water, and more importantly safely get us onto the water. So we decided to put a few videos together based on our experiences. Early on it was suggested we get hold of the Nicholson Guides published by HarperCollins. They're like the AA roadmap of canals and rivers in England and Wales, packed full of useful information, not so much on canoes and kayaking, and we're working with Jonathan Mosse, who's the writer and researcher for these, to see if we can get a bit more information for those of us that canoe and kayak. Hopefully we're going to be using the guides as a structure for our little trips out. The main purpose is to try and help people who might be thinking about getting onto the water but not sure where to start, not sure where to park, not sure how easy it is to access the water. Just the sort of problems that we had when we first started out. Apologies for noise in the background. We're at the navigation inn at the moment, and they're doing some work on the roof. Unfortunately, they seem to be closed as well, which is a real shame. 15 minutes. Oh, opens in 15 minutes, so we'll hang on for 15 minutes. If our little videos have been entertaining, helpful in any way, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below, and we'll keep producing more. Thanks very much for watching, and safe paddling.
Okay, so for our first trip out, we're going to be paddling along a stretch of the Calder and Hebble navigation from Horbury Junction through to Wakefield. We're accessing the river just below the weir at Horbury Junction and then travelling up to Thorns Lock. There's a big car park at Horbury Junction, so you shouldn't find any problems in parking. We're going to be using what 3 words to let you know our precise location for things like pubs and cafes and portage points and points of interest. So download the app for free and you'll get to know exactly where we are. There's a great little cafe here called Coffee Stop, but do check the opening times before you set off if you want to grab a coffee. I do believe they close at 2 at the time of recording.
So as you can see from the car park up here at Horbury Junction, we park our cars as close to this access as possible at the end, and all we need to do is to walk the kayak down this path under the railway bridge. It's probably no more than 100 metres or so. Just be careful of the nettles as you go, and it brings you out into what is really rather beautiful little inlet here, which is a perfect place for launching a kayak or a canoe. The weir is just behind us. You can see some of the turbulence left by the weir there, but on this particular journey we're actually heading that way towards Wakefield. So our first trip out is along the Calder and Hebble navigation, and this section is from Horbury Junction through to Thorns Lock. We're just passing Broadcut Lock. In actual fact, this is where the canal and the river merge for a short section. So in actual fact we're travelling along the River Calder at the moment, which on a lovely August morning is very peaceful, very quiet, and a beautiful paddle.
So we're just passing the landing stage that would take us up to Broadcut Low Lock, which is the end of the canal before it merges now into the River Calder. Starts to get a little noisier now as we approach and then go under the M1 motorway. We're now passing through Thorns Flood Lock. There used to be a bridge over here, but it's since disappeared, and as you can see the actual lock hasn't been used as a flood lock for many years. And we're now coming under the A636, which would take road traffic into Wakefield. And now this is one of the challenges we have, because we've reached as far as we can go. This is Thorns Lock. We could continue on to the canal beyond this point, but there is no way we can portage Brian out because the banks of the canal are so high, which means that we have to turn around and go back to where we came from. Okay, so this paddle was around 3.5 miles long. It took us roughly an hour and a half at a steady pace, and it was a really easy paddle, so it's ideal for beginners and people that might be a little bit cautious about getting onto the water. So give it a try.
Thanks for watching our first video. Please feel free to comment below. And remember, keep paddling.
Really? Seriously? Not that just a bit cheesy?
I thought it was quite cute.
Cute? No. Small furry dogs are cute. That was just nauseating.